Okay, so I noticed that certain videos I post or have posted in the past have done better than others. Same thing with trying to get reactions. It's really a bad way to say it. Same thing if you're talking to a person, you'll kind of pick up on what goes and what doesn't go. And it's an interesting thing to ask yourself, do you want to be a person who only tries to say things that are acceptable, only tries to say things that people enjoy? Same thing with YouTube videos or whatever social media, maybe posts on like a Twitter or something. Do you just want to post what works, what gets you views? I have stopped caring about that, to be honest. It is a little harsh because it's like, views equal money at the end of the day. Um, if you're not in this game for, well, I don't want to say that. I was going to say if you're not in this game for money, what are you doing? And that's kind of true to an extent, but I guess if you have money, then you can just kind of do this as a hobby or whatever. Or if your spirit is crushed, you can also do this as a hobby. But the main point is that you got to kind of decide how much of your soul that you sell to the viewers. I believe a simple way to get popular, to get views, is just to talk about or do things related to whatever is currently, the wave is currently popular, is currently big, and that's always changing. An example being, if you're an artist, you would check what shows, what animes, what games and such is lots of art being created for, and you would just create a fan art picture of that, and chances are you'll get some likes, you'll get some views. You probably feel kind of, maybe the likes and the views will outweigh the bad feeling of selling yourself. But who knows? Same thing with talking about things, doing lots of commentary channels and such on YouTube, or news channels or whatever. That's a big one. Like now is politics. Well, kind of that's died down, but that was all the rage. What's big now? I don't really know. I guess Christmas. Christmas is on, New Year's and all that. So maybe if you talked about that. But again, you have to kind of realize that you are selling yourself for, you're kind of becoming a public vessel, so to speak, as in you're just becoming a mouthpiece of what people want to hear. And that's a very dangerous thing, especially if you're talking to people and you just become a mouthpiece of what they want you to say or what you think they want you to be, because there's this weird duality I find, or this weird cycle, where if you think, oh, what does this other person want me to say, how do they want me to act, I have to try to be, maybe you think they're like a strict person or whatever, and you try to act strict, and then the other person is thinking the exact same thing, like, oh, how does this person, how should I act? Oh, they're acting strict, I should act strict as well. Yes, yeah, I'll try to be very strict, I should be very, uptight and all that. And then you're like, oh wow, look at this man, they're so uptight. I better not say any bad jokes or anything that could harm my reputation with them. I find life and society and people and all that work in this cyclical way where no one really knows what to do or what anyone wants or anything like this, and it's just we're all kind of wondering and thinking, and it's the people who don't really care that win in the end, because they do whatever they want. That becomes kind of popular. So I think at the end of the day, the idea of, the main kind of takeaway is that do whatever you want and hope that it becomes popular. And this doesn't actually always work. That's a harsh reality of it. Yeah. Yeah, there ain't no happy message. You kind of fucked. But I can't end it on that. It'd be pretty funny. I was really tempted to click to stop recording. Um, yeah, look, you can follow trends to get popular and all that, to get views, and you can also say, fuck it, I don't really care, do whatever you want. um, and maybe one day, hopefully, that becomes a trend, and you just kind of people just kind of respect you for who you are. Either way, I would rather respect myself for who I am than to try to be respected for what others want me to be. Um, it's just a lot more freeing that way. So, of course, you don't get as much love, but who cares?